Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerge from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with their opponents. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Mike three. Combo.
Protein spill.
Slam.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
Wait, 60 outlaw.
3. You must be dreaming. 0-0, Mike 3. Here we go.
Whip. Watch the whip. Hey, watch edge.
Hey, wahoo!
Mike three.
Combo.
Let's go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Open man is Robbie Anderson. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Hey, we're
At the 35-yard line.
Slam. Squeeze. Let's go.
Here's Lawrence. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Hey, Charlie.
First contact at the 42-yard line.
Mike 3. Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
0-0, Mike 3. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Mike 3.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Out left to Anderson. That catch good for only a couple. Second down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Chopper.
Mike 3. Who that? Show it up.
0-0, Mike 3.
I'm coming.
Leo.
Big edge.
Hey, orbit.
Watch the twist.
We grip.
Now Lawrence. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And just like that, it's third down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down.
Watch twist. Kill.
Get it.
Lawrence going to throw again. Sliding out of the pocket. That's into the hands of Jacob Harris. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw is caught here by Anderson. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Switch gears.
2nd and 6.
Bravo.
25-yard line.
Check. Crunch. Crunch.
Hard. Hard.
Under crunch. Under crunch. Under crunch.
Snap.
Lawrence will throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
Rush in. Rush in. Back. 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 Mike 3. Mike 3.
Hey, 2.
It's a throw again is Lawrence. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Following the interception, Love being chased, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Throwing, Love. Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun. Love. Throw left side, complete to Isabella. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Yeah, yikes. Terrible kick, headed straight for the sidelines. Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
From just shy of midfield, Lawrence. And he's got his target, Harris. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
That QB's trash. That's
Rock it.
Now a give, right side, McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is fielded at the 27. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He'll buy some time right, and he'll just get rid of it.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Here's 2nd and 10.
60 yours. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. X3, 218, chop it. Smooth.
Now Lawrence. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talking about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Anderson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Go, go. Get it.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Hey, box drop, box drop.
Check 13.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Panthers. Robbie Anderson. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Take it in at the 3. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help him as they...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one caught by Kittle. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On 1st and 10, Love. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Check, 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 check.
22 jet bombers, 22 jet bombers.
Tighten up, tighten up.
Hey, exit. Now.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Shift, watch the shift.
Hey, Delta.
Mike 3.
Combo, combo, combo.
Hey, let's get in them holes. Mike 3.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Here we go.
0-0, Mike.
Look at me. Zipper.
Lawrence. That'll be caught by Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
First down at the 46-yard line.
Pilot, 64, we.
Come on, Eddie, go get some.
Hey, Wahoo!
He don't want it.
On first down, Lawrence. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long.
Don't get nervous.
Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence steps away. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. I can't hear you.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
Here we go, here we go. He's coming, he's coming.
61, matchbox lights. Hey, Haywood.
0-0, Mike Free.
All day, all day. Ship, ship, ship.
Hey.
Who's that? Who's that? Is that yours? Is that yours?
Hey, Charlie.
Throwing after the interception. Lawrence. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll bring up a second down.
Alpha.
Let's go. Mike 3. Mike 3. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Check, check. Fresno. Fresno. Fresno.
There you go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Hey, we got 3 down. Let's go.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple. Now there's also a flag to go with it. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and the Panthers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking, and the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half.
Each team making their final preparations for this second half. We're about ready, too, as we'll send you back up to Charlotte and rejoin Brandon and Charles at Bank of America Stadium.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Love now to pass on first down. That ball complete to Isabella. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the give, this is their fullback. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Love. Flushed out right. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 40. Love now. Out to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. To throw now. Here's Love. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 17-yard line. And this is not something they want to see. George Kittle, such an important piece to the puzzle, is still down here. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. We'll check on his status when we get back. On 2nd and 9, Love. Flush to his right. That's complete to Robinson. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Now Love. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out, and the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. McCaffrey. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Check safety, check safety.
6-6, bullet high.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Weapons. Yo, go! Hey, orbit.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Guys that scout games for you with a different eye, and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Now, that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
Touchdown! That's caught. Andy Isabella, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Oilers are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Love throwing for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
Here's Harris to return it. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Lawrence will throw. That's caught right side by Anderson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Bravo!
From just shy of midfield, Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down.
Mike 3, Mike 3. Combo, combo, combo. I got you. I got you. Mike 3. Mike.
Hey, echo.
Here we go. 0-0, Mike 3.
Now Lawrence. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Mike 3. Mike 3. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Go! Smoke!
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's got this down to the 35.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that'll make this a 6-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Love.
Let's go, Pete.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Love. Man open is Robinson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 14. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. A give to the fullback on the dive. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 40. The 20. 10. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead now stands at 13. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taken in at the 3. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Love from the gun. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 35. A huge play there for Houston. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. First down going to the air with Love. He's going to take another shot here. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jeremy Chin picks it off. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. Shedding the tackler that gives him some room. He's at the 50. 30. 10. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey is as tough to bring down as they come at the running back position, and he proved it right there. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And oh my, mistake there. Backs up, takes a fair catch at the 3-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. Well, they were obviously backed up, had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it, and...
Yeah, exactly. If this were hindsight as 2020 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover, put your defense in a bad spot.
Hey, me and you all day.
X3, 218, chop it.
I'm coming after you. Slam, slam. Switch, switch, switch. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
Shift, shift.
Hey, high 7.
Show it up. Begin.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. They'll roll him out right. And out of bounds right around the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I'm coming. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist. Twist, twist.
Kill.
Go, go.
Kill.
Watch the safety creep.
Out. Hey, Foxtrot. Down.
From the shotgun, Lawrence buying time to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Check. Crunch.
Lawrence on third down. On the move to his left. He's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Robbie Anderson. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. First down, Love to pass. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. That'll be caught. It's Isabella. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
First down, Houston.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man is Fitzpatrick. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Throwing. Love. Touchdown. It's complete. George Kittle with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Oilers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now down to 20.
Makes the score Panthers 42, Oilers 22.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive